Hello, this is Malorian, and now this is going to be a, 40k game. And I'm going to be using my Space Orks up against my brother Borg9's Chaos Space Marines. Alright, so there's a tournament coming up that my brother was going to. I can't make it because it's during Easter. But, he just wanted to have a practice game, and I thought, okay, well, let's give it a try. And the problem is that I'm not really big into 40k anymore. I know he is, and I knew his list, and every single time I put a list together, I just saw it being crushed. And eventually I said, whatever, let's go for it. I made up this orc list, and my brother said, you know what, that's a really good list. He's actually pretty worried because it's such a solid list. He's actually thinking I have the advantage now at the list building stage. So, alright, well, I was feeling pretty pumped about that. So anyway, what this list entails is a big mech with a custom force field. He's kind of there in the middle. There's 2 units of 30 shooter boys, each with a knob with claw, and 3 big shooters. There's a buggy with a twin-linked rocket. Then there is 15 Ludas. They're the ones on the far left. I also have 15 tank busters. They're on the right. I have 2 Scorcha trucks. There's one on the left, one on the right flank. Then there's 3 units of the killer cans. The ones on the flanks have rockets. The ones in the center have big shooters. The mission we're actually playing here is the home base type one, so you can see that I have the one back here in the back right, protected by 1 unit big shooters, and his is back in his ruins on the left. Now what he has for his list is he has 2 units of, I think it's 10 Chaos Space Marines inside the rhinos there. I think one has meltas, one has plasmas, not really sure, and then he has a unit that he has inside the building. And I think some of these somewhere have a Mark Nurgle or something. I don't know. But then he also has a Demon Prince, and he also has 3 of those new Dragon Flyers. And I'm pretty scared about those. But really what the plan is that when those flyers come in, I'll shoot them with my Ludas, shoot them with my Tank Busters, and otherwise, other than my 30 boys staying back, everything's going to rush his objective. And hopefully I can pull off a win that way. And here's just kind of a close-up of his lines. As you can kind of see here from his markers, he has Plasma in the unit in the building, and then Melta in the units that are inside the rhinos. And this game starts off fantastically, where I roll a 6 and I steal initiative, so that's really going to help. Alright, so really my goal for this turn was just to get first blood, so just kind of like pick on one rhino and try and destroy it. The problem is that after all my shooting, I wasn't able to do it. Just, with the way the hull points work now and stuff, I just could not do it. I rolled some crap rolls and things, and yeah, there you go. So either way, you can see the main lines moving up. The Burnas are really pushing up on either flank, and yeah, that was pretty much it. The buggy there, which I'm scared of him scoring first blood, is hiding on the other side of the building. His turn 1, and he really didn't get anything done here. I mean, his rhinos shift over, do some shots, don't really get anything done. His Demon Prince is flying, and you can kind of see his red wings peeking out from the building there between, well, right to the left of my rocket buggy. And yeah, just some scatterings of shots, and really does nothing whatsoever. So I felt pretty lucky, and again, I have a good chance of getting the first blood at least. Alright, so the horde moves up. Some of my shots are able to destroy one of his rhinos, so there I get first blood. One of the buggies back there burns him up and kills a few. Try and do some more shots into the other rhino, into those marines. Kill a scattering of more, but not very much. Ludas and all those other orcs are shooting into his flying Demon Prince, and I don't think I even do a single wound. It's just so hard because you're hitting the guy on 6s. He has high toughness, good armor save, so nothing really done. And then my other burner truck went and killed some of his guys around the building, but that's pretty much it. And here's just kind of a picture from the back here from the guys I'm trying to kill from this building. And another thing to mention too is that one of the guys down here, the guardsman, he's actually the thing you can buy that lets you re-roll your reserves or whatever. But yeah, if my buggy doesn't die, he should be able to get a few good flames going on here. Alright, his turn 2, and he gets all 3 of his dragons in. And they're called Helldrakes or something stupid. But anyway, they all come in, and yeah, I don't expect good things to be following. On top of that, his Demon Prince is coming after my Ludas, and yeah, that means my Ludas are all dead. So, then at the end of his turn 2, my Ludas are all dead from the Demon Prince. My Tank Hunters are almost completely killed. He killed a good number of my shooters. Some of my killer cans are all dead now. And let's see, my right truck is dead, and my left truck was lucky to live. So I don't know what I'm going to do. My turn 3, my one Orc Boy unit then go just to try and tie him up. I'm now aiming for a tie. Unfortunately, I failed my charge roll, so that was pretty bad. My shooting into the middle, the golden dragon there, was pretty good, and now it's going to have to keep on moving forward, so that's pretty good. I think I also destroyed the other rhino. Can't really remember. I would love it if my killer cans could have charged through there, but his one Hell Drake is blocking me. And then otherwise, I flame and I kill a few more guys from his building, but doesn't really matter. His turn 3, and it's just carnage now, man. It's just those Hell Drakes fly over things, destroy them, and then they put down their flamer templates and kill even more. His Demon Prince goes into my Orcs, kills a whole bunch. Luckily, I had enough to be steadfast, but, well, not steadfast, you know, fearless. And, yeah, it's just bad news all over the place. My turn 4, I challenge with my Knob just to try and hold back the Demon Prince. Do some shooting into the lower Helldrake there. Do one hull point. Otherwise, I have some killer cans that are fighting his Marines at the top. But the thing is that in my first charge, didn't do too well. He has crack grenades and he's doing damage to me. So I'm not really winning these fights. His turn 4, I had to do a challenge with my big mech just to, again, try and slow down that Demon Prince. He's killed me, so now he gets the Kill the Warlord trait, or point. You can see that my 30 boys from behind there are just getting decimated. I think his other one had to fly off the board this turn because I was stuck going straight. But, yeah, almost everything's dead at this point. My turn 5, I managed to shoot down one of his Helldrakes, so hey, that's something cool. But it's actually for my little buggy there where I have him converted so he's actually just throwing the rocket thing. But anyway, he finishes off my boys there, so that's pretty bad. My cans at this point are, let's see, I think I might have one left alive, and then otherwise just my boys hiding in the back waiting to die. And then on his turn 5, he completely wipes out all my other shooter boys over here. And the turn does go on, and I have one little killer can that tries running his way to his objective, doesn't make it, and yeah, that's the game. So at the end of the day, obviously it was a really big win for my brother, and to be fair, he was being honest when he thought that I had a good chance. And that's because Orcs usually hit on a 5, so to hit Flyers on a 6 is, hey, that's not so bad at all. And but the problem is that his Flyers get the Alpha Strike. I really don't have a good answer to his Demon Prince, and so my army just evaporated. And so it's one of these things where coming into this game, I was like, hey, you know what? Maybe I do have a good army. You know, it's 1,500 points. I've already painted up the killer cans. I could paint this up. I could take it to a tournament. Yeah, hey, maybe I could start doing some 40k again. And then this game happened, and it's just, oh, you know what? Screw 40k. It's just, oh, this is a game. It's just not enjoyed whatsoever. And apart from like the very first turn where I actually had guys on the table. And the thing is this happens every time I play 40k. It's just these crazy flyers and stuff just come in and dominate me. And I mean, I'm sure it's a thing where, you know what? To be fair, I'm not a big 40k player anymore. I'm sure there's better ways to make a better list and to be competitive in the current meta, but yeah, I'm obviously not there with the models I have, and I'm not overly keen to be doing it. So either way, I'm sure I'm still be getting in a handful of games of 40k every year, but yeah, this one sure put a sour taste in my mouth. So anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.